Thanks for checking out my comic closet. So, yeah, at Terrificon, I had these books signed. My comics closet. Hey, I'm Lynn. Thanks for checking out my comics closet. I've got a couple things I want to open up here. A little one package I got in. It was a giveaway I got through an auction, but it was a giveaway through the auction. And then a big box of stuff I had signed at Terrificon that just came in. I had it all done through Captured Collectibles. So I'm going to open that up. These are all books I had signed at Terrificon last year in 2021. Up there is Thunderbolt Zero, Wizard Magazine, number 0. Al Milgram signed that. This is Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti, the Vampirella. So this is Amanda Conner, Jimmy Palmiotti, and then that's Donny Cates, Jerry Ordway. Actually, this is a book I got in a mystery box, a very Gary mystery box. These are all the Galactic Guardians mini-series signed by Steve Montano. First Galactic Guardians he did, or Guardians of the Galaxy that he did, and then number, 25 there. This is Billy Tucci, Some Trouble of a Serious Nature. This is signed by Shannon Mayer, who did this cover, and then also, what was it, Donny Cates and Stegman. These are signed by Jim Starlin, Al Milgram, and then Jim Starlin, Keith Williams, and Tom Rainey, the Infinity Morlock Chronicle. So anyway, that stuff I all got from Terrificon 2021 out in Connecticut. It's in Uncasville, Connecticut, at the Mohegan Sun Casino. So, and if you like this stuff, I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, share. I need some subscribers. I think I have 61 subscribers, which was up like 2 or 3 from my last video. This is today's November 1st. These books came in just the other day, 26th or 27th before Halloween. No, Halloween was last night. So anyway, I think I'll get to open it. This book here, I got through a Whatnot auction, which I don't know if any of you follow Very Gary's comics, but he does Whatnot auctions, and I got an alert because I signed up for it. And then if you sign up like through him, he's got a link, and you get $10 off first purchase, which I haven't purchased anything. But I was watching the show, his auction the other day, and he was doing giveaways. It was his giveaway show, basically. There was a lot of, he would do an auction, and then he'd do a giveaway. And you just punch a button and you're in. You just gotta be, still watching the auction when you get drawn. And he did like 3 or 4 of them. As I started watching, it was only like an hour auction. And I don't know, one of them I was sitting there watching, and he has like a little wheel that turns, and if you're in, you can see your name or your, my Whatnot handle in my comics closet also. And it came up, and I think, let's get this open without destroying it. There we go. It is Ice Cream Man number 25. I think it's a Mutant Beavers comics variant. Looks like a Mutant Beaver comics Virgin variant, I'd say. Let me see what it says here. Oh, this is the Attack on Tuesday from Very Gary Comics. Live stream on October 26th. Mutant Beaver Comics giveaway show. And this is Ice Cream Man 25. So, it was kind of cool. I think I have a couple of the Ice Cream Man that I bought. So, I'm going to set this over here out of the way. So, yeah, at Terrificon, I had these books signed. I actually got 2 boxes. This one came in a couple days after the first one that I'm about to open after this. But I'm going to open up this one right here, take a look and see what's in it. They're all from Terrificon signed at Terrificon, and we're done through Captured Collectibles. So I don't know what's in which box for sure, but we'll see here. I think I had 39 books signed. So yeah, the one box came, and I thought that was, you know, it's a big box, but that's not all of them, obviously, because there's a pile of them in here. I don't know if you saw that. Watch out. Alright. This here. Flip it over. Knock everything over there. Well packaged in a big, wrapped up in a big bubble wrap there. These are also individually packaged here, all in a separate envelope. So I'm going to see what that is first. So yes, this is all to Captured Collectibles facilitator. I see him at, well, I've seen him at Terrificon. That's both times I've been there. They've witnessed the books I've had signed, and to say in this one I had kind of my first submission for a sketch cover, which you'll see a little bit. I hope. Alright, I dropped them. There's everything. They are well packaged. This one out. That's it. Hit the carpet. Got my name right on it there, Lynn Wright. Hi, good girl. What are you doing down here now? You don't need to eat the bubble wrap. Come down and sit. Come down and sit over there. Get in your spot. Get in your spot. You can watch. I'm going to drop all these. I'm not careful. Maybe my audience. Alright, well, this is Justice League number 44, DC Comics. Barking at me. Oh, it's signed by Robert Venditti. That's nice. 9/8. It's a 9/8. You like that? That A for the 9/8. Come on, girl. Come on, right down here. Come on, down here. Go on. No, now you're out. Here we have, Marvel Zombies number 1. So this is signed by Arthur Sidham, 9/4. This is the 4th printing of the miniseries. You gonna steal that envelope? What are you doing? Bring that here. Bring that here. No, that'll get rid of her. That'll get rid of her for a minute. She'll go up there and store in that envelope. She's restless. So anyway, yeah, there's Marvel Zombies 4th printing, but it's homage or homage to the first Hulk. So I guess it was Hulk 1. I guess it was Hulk number 1. So that's kind of cool. And so this is Hawkman 24. I believe is also signed by Robert Venditti. And it's almost kind of a virgin cover. It's got a very small trade dress. I believe this is actually a book I got out of one of the Walmart packs. Actually, I think both of these DC books are. This also. So these are both Robert Venditti he also did another one that's coming up. I can tell the future. Those are nice. That's a 9.4, I believe. This is a 9.8. I had some of these pressed. My aunt pressing, and then I pressed a few of these books. Some of the Marvel Zombie books, I believe I pressed. Oh, and this is, I believe I pressed this book, Legend of the Dark Claw, #1, which is an amalgam book, which is kind of a mixture of DC and Marvel characters that they did. This is signed by Larry Hama, 9.6. I believe I pressed this. Not that there was a lot of issues with it. I just flattened out the cover. Looks like there's a couple of small ticks. Not color breaking, but a couple of small bends. But I mean, it's nice book. I don't know, I thought it was kind of a cool cover. I was always a Wolverine, like a Wolverine fan. And this is Wolverine and Batman together, right? I believe that's what that's supposed to be. But it's a little bit of a long video, but I hope you enjoy it. If you could give me a thumbs up, you know, subscribe. Need some subscribers. I think I have 61 subscribers. I've picked up 2 or 3 since my last video. So just keep on subscribing. It's free. Doesn't hurt anything. You know, I'm going to keep showing these. I've got other content I'm going to do. I showed a collection I bought, I don't know, a couple of videos back. I'm trying to do 2 a month right now till after the first of the year because it's hunting season. I'm getting ready to go hunting on the 15th. So by the time this is out, well, it'll be 2 days, maybe 2 or 3 days before I get going up there before I, when this is released. But anyway, so let's move on to the next one here, which is, THOR 385. 85. Oh, well, yeah, this was an old book that I had in my collection. But it's that cover with, well, I guess she's having fun with the envelope. Thor and Hulk fighting. I thought it was a great cover. Al Milgrom was there, so I had Al Milgrom sign it. And it came back in 85. I believe I may have pressed that myself too. Maybe I did something wrong. I have to look at the notes because I had some other books come back. 8.5s. There were older books too that have been in boxes. I mean, I'm not even sure. What year was this? 87. Oh, I may have bought that as a back issue even. Because I was just starting to get back into collecting in 87. Actually, I wasn't collecting in 87 yet. Still had a girlfriend. Alright, so this is Fury PEACEMAKER. Oh, and this is signed by Ennis, I believe, right? Garth Ennis? Yes. Signed by Garth Ennis. 9.4. That's a cool cover. I have this whole series. Actually, I just found the other ones where I had them out. I was going to have him sign all of them. But I had a few other books that he signed. I think Wormwood. A couple of others. I think there was a couple of DC books that he had done that I had him sign. So that's all those that were in those separate envelopes. Unless these are the same. Oh, I guess they are. I thought they were in like a box. So this is the same deal. So anyhow, I'm hoping to go hunting, well, this week. November 15th is opening day here in Michigan. And I haven't really been up since opening day of bow season. Actually, on my way home on Tuesday, I went up for Saturday was opening day on the 1st. Got a call from my daughter saying my wife was having an aortic aneurysm and had to be taken to the hospital for emergency surgery. And so today is November 9th, I believe, and she's still in there. But the surgery went well. She's recovering very well. She's having to do therapy to get back walking, to get back and going. But she's being released, I believe, on the 14th, which is the day before hunting. But she's got to be released and go to her friend's house because our house here is a 2-story, not set up for a recovery person in a wheelchair right now. So that's kind of why I've been busy with that kind of stuff too. But I did get this done, and I'm hoping to maybe leave Saturday morning and drive to my cabin in Glenny, Michigan. So, and that's where we're standing right now. Here we have Amazing Spider-Girl number 13, but it's the zombie-ized version, the variant edition. And this is signed by Arthur Sidem. It's a 9.6. Amazing Spider-Girl number 13. So, who was she? Who is she? These are in some really nice bags. I'm not taking them out of them. But, okay, this one here is, another amalgam. Bat Thing number 1, which is a 9.6. Signed by, I think this is Larry Hama also. But I always like the Man Bat. And this is kind of a cross between, I think, the Man Bat and Man Thing. The Bat Thing number 1. Amalgam Comics, drawn by Larry Hama. Kind of cool. They're kind of cool books. I don't know, I think I have pretty much the whole set of the amalgam. I don't know if anybody remembers those. What year were these? You need to calm down up there. 92 or... Oh, that was signed on 97. 697, that one came out. So, I think I got the whole set of the amalgam books. Now, not all of them are signed. There's a box back there somewhere, but they're in good shape. That's a 9.6. Larry Hama, he really messed it up. Bent it up, he was kind of... No, he was a really good guy. I think I got a shot of him here. I didn't get a video, but a picture of me and him, like a selfie. Alright, and here is, this is the other, this is the first. Superman 78, number 1, signed by Robert Venditti, right down here. But this is one that I got at Motor City Comic Con. And he was there with a couple of the other, the writer, the artist, Robert Venditti. Wilfredo Torres did the cover. And, Robert Venditti is the writer. See, I was mistaken. I was thinking he was the artist. But he said that Torres, was it? Wilfredo Torres. He's out doing autographs. He was at the Motor City Comic Con. And there's another one coming up in the spring. So I have 2 of these. I believe the other one, is in my other box that I'm going to show you in a minute. Here we go, another Marvel Zombies number 1. This is the homage to the Spider-Man No More, I believe, signed by Arthur Sidem here. Robert Kirkham story, that's right, he did these. So, the 9.4, nice reddish, yellowish, orangish cover. Alright, I believe this is the last one from this box. And then we'll pop up the next one. And this is Marvel Zombies versus the Army of Darkness number 1, which is the homage cover to Days of Future Past, right? So the people in the wanted poster. That's a 9.8. That came out really nice. Really nice. That's an awesome Wolverine zombie cover. He's even there on the side. Worked his dinner. But there's Ash behind him with a chainsaw. So, I'm going to get this other box out. The big box. I know what's in here. I haven't seen them. Some of them are really cool. So, I'm just going to randomly pull them out of here, I guess. Start up here in the front. Let's see what we have here. This is the one that I don't want to see yet. So I'm going to save this. This one, the other one. Alright, I'm going to start right here then. This is Chronicles of Wormwood, number 1. So this is signed by Garth Ennis, 9.6. Yeah, he signed a lot. Garth Ennis was there. I had him sign several Wormwood books. This is Superman 78 #1 that I got at the Motor City Comic Con, but I didn't have anybody sign it. So this is signed by Robert Venditti at Terrificon, but it's actually Superman holding a Motor City cab in front of Fox Theater. That came back in '98, so that's nice. And these are all CGC comics, or CGC slabs. I'm going to stack them there, I believe. Alright, so this is Amazing Spider-Man 400, signed by Mark Bagley and John Romita Jr. There's the tombstone, it's like the die cut, and it's embossed. You can't really see the design well, I'm sure. I'm going to put it there. I believe there's another one of those in here. This is Amazing Spider-Man 375, now signed by Mark Bagley, Randy Emberlin, and Terry Cavanaugh, signed by all three. It came back as a 9/8, which was a 9/8. I broke it out of the slab to get it signed. I think I took it out of the slab myself. Watch my video showing when I was there. Guys from Capture Collectibles were taking them out of the slabs, and he wasn't happy about. I think it was like Thanos #1. That's in here. All right. Anyway, this is Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is actually a special edition. I did like a meet and greet with John Romita Jr. That's where he signed it here. It's got the full signature, not just JRJR. 731. 9/6. I mean, I got that right from John Romita Jr. But I can see a little bit of his spine too. But that's really nice. I mean, that was kind of a special, pretty cool thing. Got to meet him and talk to him. I met him a long time ago, but all right. This is Uncanny X-Men 207. Oh, that's my Wolverine, signed by Johnny Romita Jr. and Chris Claremont. Now I had it signed by Chris Claremont as a mail-in sign-in to CGC 2/25/21, and then signed by John Romita Jr. I did the meet and greet. It was $500, and you got to go in and meet him. You take 5 books for him to sign. Actually got a 11/17 poster. I had it sitting right here, actually. So anyway, there's those. Oh, X-Men Prime. Zito. Signed by Fabian Nicienza. She was complaining about that cover being called a shower curtain cover. It's an acetate type cover. Have to look up Grader's notes to see why it's an 8/0. Thought it was in pretty good shape. Looks really nice from there. So now I'm gonna look there, but I don't have much light from where I'm at really. Wolverine, Volume 3, number 58. Oh, this is kind of a zombie cover, but it's signed by Howard Chaykin. He wrote the story. So that's a 9/4 of that. Actually, I think there's a bunch of zombie covers in here. This is another John Romita Jr. Spider-Man: The Lost Years, no number. Signed by John Romita Jr. and Klaus Janson, who is the inker for a lot of these. Pretty cool, and that's a 9/8. So like that. So then these were all witnessed. I sent through, fast-tracked them. I think they got some trust and take care of on some of them. Some of them are really nice. We're going to go through and take a look and make sure which ones were needed. Here's a 9/6 of the same thing. See JRJR signed at the top and Bagley's at the bottom there. So 9/6 9.6 on that. Too much of a pile here. Start putting them somewhere else. Okay, my Marvel Zombies #1, 9.2. It's signed by Arthur Sidem, right here. It's pretty nice. And if they get Raiders notes back on a 9.2, that's awesome. I think I have 39 books here, is what I sent in. There's Dark Metal Legends of the Dark Knight, #1. Oh, it's signed by Garth Ennis. And I don't collect these really, so that could be something to go up for auction or maybe for a giveaway. I do need to maybe get a giveaway set up. Thinking about it because I'm hoping when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm at 60, so I'm more than halfway there. All right, here is Marvel Previews #11, 9.2. But signed by Mark Bagley, right there. Which he was surprised he hadn't seen any of these because the book wasn't out yet. Now I have a couple issues with the book. The actual comic. This is the previews with this on the front. So thought it'd be better than 9.2, but that's what he got. Marvel Zombies #1. I think it's a variant, which is the homage to that. Signed by Arthur Sidem. Sidem, I believe it is. 9.6. I actually pressed some of these. I think I pressed these Marvel Zombie books myself. They weren't that bad. They were in pretty good shape. I just touched them up, make sure they were flat. Okay, Sinister Wars. Signed by Mark Bagley. 9.4. Amazing Spider-Man 394, signed by Mark Bagley, 9.4. Got a foil type cover on it. Let's start putting it back in this box. Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, signed by Al Milgrom, #1, 8.5. I believe I did press that, but it did have spine ticks. But Al Milgrom was really nice. He was really cool to meet. Oh, this is that model cover. 9.4. Oh, what they grade those on. Like there's something going on in that corner. Signed by John Jang. I don't know if you can see it, I'll put a better shot. That clown he sketched, it's a remark there. It's a metal cover. Notice it rarely moves in here. So let's not do that. That's really wicked. That was a wicked looking cover. It's a very cool remark. And actually I need to add one more thing to this because as I was cleaning up I noticed that there was still a slab in the bottom of my the box they sent me, the big box, which was this. It's Street Fighter Swimsuit Special #1, covered by John Jang. It's coming out of the 9.8, but it's kind of funny because I had that metal comic that he did the remark on, which is a limited edition. I forget what the numbers are on it. And then it's a green Air edition, same book I guess. Has a green cover on it, and when I bought both of those they gave me this one, the Street Fighter Swimsuit Special, and he said he was just gonna sign it. I'm doing a show here, and he went to put a remark on it, and when I went to pick it up, he said he wasn't done with it, or he didn't get a chance to finish it, but it looks to me like he, I don't know, maybe smeared it. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'll get a closer picture of it. So, I mean, maybe he's had a book on top of it, or whatever, because it looks like he's got a chin and part of it drawn. It looks like his signature. Then it looks like something smeared across there. But, I mean, that's what happens. That's not a big deal. I think it's kind of cool. I thought about taking it back to a show where he's at and seeing if he could do something else for it. Because if you look, there's actually a woman upside down. Looks like just a very abstract cover when you look at it like that. But anyway, so that's what that is. I didn't realize till I was cleaning up the boxes on the floor here that was sitting in the bottom of them. So I want to get it in here. And then I'm going to start back in Another Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, signed by Al Milgrom. Well, that's number 4. Put that over here. I'll put that. Just hold it for a second. You're going to get this side-by-side shot. Anyway, the split screen. Oh, here's Daredevil Man Without Fear number 1, signed by Johnny Romita Jr. And a 9.0. So it would be better than that. But that's what it is. It looks nice. Oh, here we go. 2099 AD, signed by Terry Kavanaugh, 9.8, which is a Doom 2099 foil cover. I believe that's Doom on there. There's Spider-Man and the Hulk. 2099. Oh, 9.8 of that's cool. Here's my Thanos number 1, signed by Al Milgrom. And Jim Starlin, which is now a 9.6. It was a 9.8. We took it out of the box, took it out of the slab, and had Al Milgrom sign it, and I lost a grade on it. So it looks nice, it's beautiful. I have another copy of this book now that looks like a 9.8. I mean, I have my man press it up. But I was warned. Yes, I was warned. Speed Demon 1, which is signed by Al Milgrom, which is a amalgam, DC and Marvel characters. I think this is supposed to be a mix between the Flash and Ghost Rider, Speed Demon. But it's a cool looking cover. Al Milgrom was there. I don't know how many people are. It's a 9.6. Another zombie cover. Marvel Zombies, Dead Days, Arthur Sidem, 9.4. Up there, but, and then same thing. Marvel Zombies, Dead Days, number 1, and a 9.4. They were in a bag together. A lot of these I did have back to back. I pulled them out, there were no boards, some of them. See, I pressed these, pretty sure. I had my presser do some of them. Then I pressed those Deadly Foes of Spider-Man. Came back 8 5s. Alright, so I'm going to show this one, which is BRZRKR number 1. Signed by Ron Garney, right here, which is really cool. He came back a 9.8. But then I also commissioned him to draw this. And that came back a 9.8. And that is just awesome. I went over there to pick it back up. I think I talked to him on Friday morning, during Friday morning when I got there. I think I paid a couple $100, $200 for this. I asked him if he could do a drawing. He said, yeah, he'd probably have it done by the end of the day. I was running around doing stuff Friday. So I went back and talked to him on Saturday, and he was still working anyway. He said he hadn't really done much yet. I went back Saturday afternoon. He's like, oh, you had the red cover? And I said, yeah, and he picked it up and showed that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And a 9/8, so that's what I was waiting to open last time, and it worked out really well. So, that was my Terrificon haul. As far as signed books, I believe it was 39 books. There's that, and that was the 9/4, but it's a metal cover. The Recount Preamble #1, Scout Comics, signed and sketched by John Jang. MegaCon Metal Edition A. And I have another one, and it's a Metal Edition. They said it's an error, more of a green cover. This is like a blood splatter cover. It's got splatter on it. I think they may be different each cover. It's, different splatter. But anyway, pretty cool stuff. So I hope you appreciate looking at that. I could appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Got the BRZRKR headshot drawn by Ron Garney. Guy's good. He was really cool. So, thanks for checking out my comics closet. Make sure you keep coming back and checking it out while we bring comics, comic collecting, right out of the closet.